To a developing story about rising racial tensions in the United States now, where a number of police officers came under a deadly attack. One of the suspects in the shootings in Dallas is now dead. This comes after 11 police officers got shot and 5 of them being killed. A civilian was also wounded in the incident that reportedly ended a while back. The shootings on the police are said to have been coordinated. Police say they are not sure how many people were coordinating that attack, but say they now have 3 people in custody. The incident happened as largely peaceful protests unfolded around the United States after the shooting of Philando Castile by police late on Wednesday. Dallas Police Chief David Brown told in his conference that 2 snipers in elevated positions were part of what appeared to be a coordinated attack.
We have in custody a female who was in the same area of the El Centro garage, and we followed a Mercedes with 2 suspects who had camouflage bags, who officers end up stopping on traffic in the Oak Cliff area near Polk and 67. And they are in custody and being interviewed.
Well, the protests in Dallas came as demonstrations were being held in several other U.S. cities over the most recent fatal police shootings of black men in the states of Minnesota and Louisiana. 2 days after the Louisiana shooting, a St. Paul man was allegedly shot to death by a policeman in Minnesota after being pulled over for a broken taillight. The scene was recorded on cell phone camera by the man's girlfriend in the car. CCTV correspondent Jim Spellman has more from Washington.
Oh my God, please.
In the stunning video, we see 32-year-old Philando Castile in the driver's seat of a car. His girlfriend, Diamond Reynolds, holds a camera phone in the passenger seat, calmly narrating the streaming video.
We got pulled over for a busted tail light in the back. And the police just, he's covered. He killed my friend. He's licensed, he's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his
With Diamond Reynolds' 4-year-old daughter in the back seat, the police officer returns, gun in hand.
We're waiting for a back. I will, sir. No worries. I will. He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir.
Reynolds and the child were removed from the car. Reynolds, handcuffed, continued streaming from the backseat of a police cruiser.
It's okay, I'm right here with you.
Reynolds was later released. Police attempted CPR, but Castile died at a hospital.
It could have been you. It could have been you. It could have been you or you or you. It could have been any of us.
Protesters gathered outside the Minnesota governor's mansion demanding justice. The governor says he's asking the federal government for help in the investigation.
Would this have happened if those passengers, the driver and the passenger, were white? I don't think it would have. So I'm forced to confront, and I think all of us in Minnesota are forced to confront, that this kind of racism exists.
The shooting in Falcon Heights comes a day after the shooting of an African-American man by white police officers in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. In that case, the victim, Alton Sterling, had a gun but doesn't appear to have removed it from his pocket before police shot him. The fatal shootings are the latest in a string of recorded incidents involving police and African-American men, prompting many in the country to call for social and judicial change.
Still saying there's no profiling, but it is. It is. We're being hunted every day. It's a silent war against African-American people as a whole.
In both cases, we don't know exactly what led up to the shootings. In Minnesota, the police there do not wear body cameras. In the Louisiana case, the officers were wearing body cameras, but they apparently fell off during the altercation, and police have not released whatever footage may have been recorded before that point. Jim Spellman, CCTV, Washington.